Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's 2 a.m. here in Abu Dhabi. There's 10 days left until Comic-Con. Everything is printed, everything is welded together and aligned. Well, kinda aligned. Things are still pinching in weird areas and uncomfortable in some other areas. I'm exhausted, my face looks puffy, I need to get some sleep, and I'm officially freaking out. So far, everything is printed and welded together. This is the neck and the shoulder piece. This will be the chest and the abs. This is the back. I've added some filler already just to test this brand of filler that I'm using. Biceps, forearms, the other bicep, and the cod piece. Now I'm just going to be tweaking all the fittings so that it doesn't pinch me or worse, fall off during an heroic pose. Honestly, this part has been the most difficult. Just trying to get all of these things to line up properly and add buckles and straps inside here. This is not finalized. I'm going to be cleaning this up here. So to get the abs lined up with the back at the specific height that I wanted it, these things were really problematic. Also this cod piece, so I put elastic with a buckle so that it's easier to put on. Now I can just unclip this guy and it will open like this so that I can put it on that way. This is a permanent elastic strap that's just glued in there, and the back piece, the lower back, is held on by other elastic straps over there, and this piece has just been one piece. So I connected these shoulder blades to the neck itself, and then the actual shoulder itself will just be hanging over there with another clip. Something like this. The boots came out quite cool actually, so I'm just using a normal shoe and I printed these boot covers. So the boot covers are going to wrap around it with elastics at the bottom to hold it, and all of these gaps will be closed off. I'm just going to heat it up and mold it more to the shoe. This is the back one for the other shoe. A special shout out to my beautiful wife who's been so patient with me as I slowly convert our entire apartment into a workshop and a YouTube studio. Don't stress, that heat gun is not on and I do not use it on the carpet. So the carpet has not been harmed in the production of the suit and this video. A special shout out to my best friends in the UAE who have really come to my rescue. They have aided me with one of the most daunting tasks as well as time-consuming tasks of sanding the 3D print. So sanding the raw 3D prints is really time-consuming, and I mean, just look at these guys go. Look at this guy, he's in focus mode and he's really got it down there. I mean, you could not disturb him, nothing. I even offered him some nachos, wasn't interested. This guy on the other hand is like a disc jockey, but just got some sandpaper and he's really going for it. So really guys, thank you so much. This has been a great help. The legs are turning out super awesome. I mean, look at that bicep. Look at that bicep. Okay, so I'm gonna suit up real quick with whatever I have ready and aligned so that you guys get an idea of where I am and how the suit looks. So let's get down to it. So the back piece and the lower back are one piece that just goes on over my back, something like a backpack. Thank you to Frankly Built for this idea. And that's how the back looks, just as it's strapped on me at the moment. So once I got the back lined up roughly where I want it, I'm gonna put the shoulder and the neck piece together. Usually my wife helps me with it, but it's gonna have to do for now. We can just get a good feel. There we go. That's how the shoulder and the neck looks against the back. I'm just going to trim this a bit just so I can turn my head better, but in terms of mobility, it's not so bad at the moment, just the way it stands. So yeah, that's it. The shoulder itself has a lot of mobility, so I can do some cool poses with it. And yeah. Next up would be the abs. Okay, the abs, I'm just gonna slide it on here. Usually I need the help of a mirror just to align the back and the abs properly, and then get the clips on the inside from here. This is where I can access it. I can't do it once the biceps are on, so just gonna roughly place it there for now. The chest plate. Now, this I had some trouble with. So initially, the chest plate was looking way too big, way too wide and way too low for my body. So what I had to do was make it smaller. Now I didn't want to print a new one, and this piece was already printed and welded. So the only way I could have done it was make it smaller by hand. Basically, I cut away all of this here with a soldering iron, hot knife tip. It was a bit challenging, but I think I got it good. I think I made the edges nice and smooth, just went over it with the sander, and yeah. So I think now everything aligns properly. There's a little clip and buckle system here. So, okay, I'm officially stuck. Excuse me for a minute. Alright, managed to get that out. The clip here goes in a specific way. Like I said, I normally use the mirror for guidance, but I'm going to use this camera screen. There we go. Basically, that's how the suit is sitting at the moment. Like I said, I can't put the biceps in now at the moment because I won't be able to take it off without some assistance. So there we go, guys. This is basically what I have done at the moment. Obviously, the legs and the cot piece also fit and line up quite well, but I don't have the harness fully made yet. I'm just waiting for some nylon strap webbing that's still gonna arrive. Once that comes, I'm gonna make the harness to hold the legs up. And overall mobility, I'm quite comfortable. I can maybe do some dance moves on the day, so that's good. I'm super nervous, guys. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous, especially for the paint. I really don't want to mess up the paint job because I simply don't have time to do it again. Remember, if I mess up the paint job, that means I have to sand all of that paint down and start again. I don't have time. I really don't have time, but wish me luck in the comments. Give some tips and tricks on paint if you guys are experienced in that area. But overall, this is how it looks. There is a neck piece that's going to go at the back to cover up my neck and some of the wires that's going up to the helmet. There's some body lights coming in here, but I can't give away everything. And when the suit is done, hopefully I'll be doing a final reveal. Please do like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Leave a comment. It's been absolutely great. You guys have been so supportive, so awesome, and definitely motivating. Honestly, when I look back at the comments, it's really wonderful to see how many positive-minded people are there in this very negative world. Okay, whoa, that was really deep. As I mentioned before, let's engage. I want to know your thoughts. These are all of the stuff that still needs to go in the suit and on the suit as well. So electronics, all the connectors, cables and LEDs. This is a 5x8 individually addressable LED matrix that's going to be powering up the arc reactor. So it's going to basically sit over like this here, behind the arc with the diffusion panel, and then this plate will sit on the inside. Something like that. These are going to be for the body lights. They are also individually addressable and have to control them with a microcontroller. These are NeoPixel jewels or 7-bit individually addressable LEDs, some switches, microcontrollers, friction tape, and this here not going in the suit but temporarily on the suit. It's going to help with painting, so that's all of the paint that I anticipate I'm going to need for the suit. This red looks absolutely awesome. Also another recommendation from Frankly Built, one of the most awesome Iron Man creators. And yeah, I have never used any of these type of paints before, the 2K Max and this, so that will be my first time. But Rust-Oleum products, they're awesome. And I had to give myself a little note of encouragement because honestly, imposter syndrome is really creeping up big time now. Anyway, this is where we are at the moment. This is what I still have left to do. So that just about sums it up for this one, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm so nervous. I honestly don't know what to expect going to Comic-Con for the first time as a cosplayer, also for the first time. I'm really excited. Imposter syndrome is so real at the moment. Well, I do it. There's so many others better than me. This guy Danny is that way. But I'm keeping all of that out of my head and we literally going for this. So thank you so much for all of you guys' support and lovely comments. It's really helping drown out all of the negative chatter that's going on in my brain. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next video where we will hopefully have a painted suit or just a meltdown maybe.